Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and here is a recipe that I'm going to be showing you guys how to make. It's just a nice healthy little dinner idea. So we're going to go ahead and start off with black eyed peas. This is a frozen bag. You can get the fresh kind and do it, the fresh way, boil it and all that type of stuff, but this is a frozen bag. So this frozen bag actually will not take long, okay? I think it only took like 20 minutes, and I'm just putting my seasoning in. I put garlic powder. I actually diced up some garlic and put in there as well, and some krill seasoning, of course. And actually in the water I went ahead and already added Worcester sauce in there, so I'm adding the garlic in right there, and I'm just gonna let this simmer. Well, it's going to cook on high for about 10 minutes, and then after that I went ahead and just put it on low, and it simmered for a good 15 minutes. Since it's frozen, it was pretty much already done basically. If you do use a bag of peas that's not frozen, it will take a little bit longer. Oh, there I go. I'm adding in more garlic salt. Oh, and meat tenderizer. That's what I like to use in like all my beans or peas, because what it does is it softens up the beans or the peas if you want really soft beans or peas. So I'm moving right along to the carrots, and this is actually my favorite. Well, this and the sweet potato is my favorite part of this whole meal. So both orange items on the plate, and I drizzled some olive oil in the pan, of course, and what I'm doing now is I'm sprinkling some krill seasoning over these carrots, and these are raw carrots. I just took the carrots that you get in the bag, 99-cent bag of carrots, and I just chopped them in half and split them open, and I'm putting them on the stove top to saute them. The olive oil and the krill seasoning really gives it a good flavor, and this is where that savory flavor comes in because of this, the carrots. So I'm just going to, I cooked this on, I believe about 7 is the number on the stove, on high basically, medium high heat, and as you can see the olive oil is starting to, so I'm just moving around the carrots and everything, and then we'll flip them when I feel like they're ready to flip. Probably turn it in about 5 minutes. I would keep it on there. I would keep it one side on 5 minutes and then flip it on the other side for a good 3 minutes, and then just keep flipping it after that. And I like to try and get my carrots like as soft as possible, so that's why I cook mine longer. If you're fine with it, the crunchiness, go ahead, but I like to go ahead and try and get them soft, so that's why I cook them longer for about maybe 7 minutes. And I'm adding some parsley in there. Parsley makes everything beautiful, right? So, and why not? So I'm adding parsley there. And you'll actually see the carrots are actually going to start to brown. They're not burnt. I'm just going to let you know they're not burnt. It's just starting to brown. And that's actually how I like the carrots. So that's why I'm actually going to cook it till it browns. You can stop. You don't have to go till it browns if you don't want to. I just think it adds a crispy texture to it on the outside of the carrot, so that's why I do that. So for the rest of this video, you're just going to see the carrots cook, and I'll probably toss them around some more. But I highly recommend this. If you don't do anything, I recommend that you try doing your carrots like this. Saute them on the stove like this, because it tastes delicious. So right here you see I have my 2 sweet potatoes, and I'm just gonna pop those in the oven for about 45 minutes on 400 degrees Fahrenheit on your stove. I mean oven. And now I have my okra. This was fried okra, and I just put it in the skillet, drizzled with some olive oil, added some krill seasoning, and that's literally it. And I just gonna saute it, and the okra literally takes less than 3 minutes to get done. So that's what I'm doing. Now you can use fresh okra, which I love using fresh okra as well, but this is a bag of frozen. Fresh okra will get done quicker, but now I'm starting to leave like my frozen bags out to thaw out, so I don't have to wait like as long for it to cook or have as much water in the skillet when you cook it. When you just put like frozen vegetables right in the skillet, you notice that sometimes it cooks down and has a lot of water. You can just let your vegetables thaw out if you don't want that problem, or just do fresh, which is also a great option as well. So right here, this is my favorite part of the video. So I'm taking my sweet potatoes out of the oven, and they are done. They're soft, and I can cut them. I'm just gonna cut straight through them. But first things first, I'm just gonna put butter on the outside of them. The reason I'm putting butter on the outside of them is this is kind of like a modified candy yam, a modified, candy yams basically, but this is a baked potato kind of. So I'm just I poured too much right there, but don't worry, that's all not gonna stick, okay? The butter's not gonna keep that much sugar. It's actually a little bit of sugar when you really think about it. So I'm just rolling. I'm adding some more butter so the sugar can stick. So I'm just rolling the sweet potato in the sugar. That's why I call this meal sweet and savory. This is the sweet part of it. So I'm just rolling it in the sugar. As you can see, it's just a little bit of sugar sticking on a sweet potato. And I'm going to cut it in half, and I'm going to add a little bit of butter in the inside of a sweet potato and add some sugar, a little bit of sprinkles of sugar in the inside. And I'm going to add some cinnamon. Drizzle some cinnamon over there. And you're just going to pop this back in the oven to heat up the sugar, and that was it. I popped it in the oven for 5 minutes, and the sweet potato is pretty much done. So I'm putting it back in the pan, and I also added cinnamon before I put it in the oven. So I hope you tried this dinner idea out, and let me know, share, and subscribe. Thank you.